Well, straight to the top story of today, Economic Affairs Secretary Shaktikanta has announced that the government's borrowing outlook for FY17. So the government aims to ramp up spendings in the first half of this fiscal. The aim largely is to borrow 59% of the full fiscal target, which comes up to approximately 2.5 lakh crore rupees. Sapna now joins in now to decipher this further for us. Sapna, the government is spending they are spending in the next couple of years, but what is the target and what is the breakup that you can give us?
Well, clearly the government is very confident as far as the borrowing calendar that has been announced for FY17, and they are on the path of fiscal consolidation of 3.5%. These statements are very, very clear, not just from the budget, but also from the Economic Affairs Secretary, Mr. Shaktikanta. Keeping that in mind, if you look at the gross borrowing number, it's at 6 lakh crores for FY17, and 3.55 lakh crores is the gross borrowing in the first half of FY17. So this is basically a front loading which is done, and this borrowing number is absolutely on expected lines, 59% in terms of the gross borrowing number and 58% in terms of the net borrowing number. Basically, this indicates that generally in the first half of any new financial year, the revenue stream is slightly choppy, and as we are all aware of the fact, the government's expenditure push will be felt most in the first 3 to 5 months. Plus, as I just said, the revenue stream being choppy, they need this kind of front loading that is to be done, and this is absolutely on expected lines. Apart from this, if you also look at the ways and means advances, it has been kept at a slightly higher limit of 50,000 crores for the first half as compared to 45,000 crores for the first half of FY16. So this clearly indicates that there will be a spending push on the part of the government, and they do not want any kind of a cash crunch situation. So they've kept a slightly higher limit on that, but that is taken care of. A WMA is a temporary means to, kind of meet the cash position requirements as and how required. So that's the second element. Third, the other new announcement that the government has done today is that on the same occasion is the setting up of a new cash coordination committee, which will be basically periodically reviewing the government's cash position, so that there are the expenditure pattern also remains seamless, it remains even, and the cash position is completely under the government's control. They have a real-time monitoring. They already do that, but it's just trying to make things more streamlined. So these are the three main takeaways, and the borrowing number is absolutely on expected lines. 60%, 59 to 60% is what they're looking at the first half. 3.55 lakh crores in terms of the gross number.
Absolutely. Thanks, Sapna, for joining in with that. But in fact,